Good morning, it is 5 a.m. I wanted to get a little farther away from everybody that was camping before I did my morning check-in. I started hiking, and it's July 14th, and today we're going to try to do 25 miles-ish and see where it gets us. I just took a picture of a pink flower, and I'm not stopping and talking. And I got absolutely swarmed by mosquitoes. I've been seeing everybody else saying like it's been mosquito hell, and I wasn't sure what they meant because they weren't really bothering me. But now I can see what they meant. I just wasn't in the right spot. Alright, I've got about 2 miles from where I want to take a break. I'm gonna get hiking, so I can try to get away from these little buggers. Alright, I'm gonna take a snack break. Got my bug net on. I'm gonna be wearing this for a while. Got my rain jacket on. Mosquitoes have definitely gotten way worse than what they have been. And yeah. So, this is my new lovely look for quite a while. So, I got done with my break. I was looking at comments in Guthook, or Far Out, and I might be hitting snow at around the place where I want to camp, which I'm not a fan of. Because I saw the comments earlier, but I thought they were old. I thought they were from like June or something. But the latest one was from like July 10th, and today's July 14th. So it sounds like it's nothing too crazy, and I'm hoping with the heat wave it's melted all of it. But it sounds like I have like potentially 5 miles of like patchy snow to get through around mile 1450. So yeah. Which is interesting because we're only at like, we would only be like almost 7,000 feet high around there. And I don't know, I thought it would have been melted out by now. But then again, like, we are farther north, so it might be taking it longer to do it. And we are in a very thick forest right now too, so that might have something to do with it. But not something I expected. But once I get there, we'll see. So I'm not stressing out too much about it. And everybody's comments too are like, the slope isn't dangerous or anything. So like, just, you might want your spikes, but otherwise you should be fine. So, and I do still have my spikes. I have my Ice Axe too. Because I didn't know where to send it to, because I knew we were going to run into snow eventually. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. So one thing that's really nice, minus the mosquito problem, is how lush this forest is. It's so green and vibrant, and there's like ferns and stuff, which I really like seeing. And there's like maple trees. Or it looks like they're kind of like maple trees. And it's just all kinds of green things. Not a lot of insects per se, but I noticed the other few days I've done really early mornings. It takes a while for the insects to wake up, including mosquitoes. So, you know, they get cold like everybody else. And so around, let's say about 8 o'clock, they start really getting going. All the bugs and stuff. And then I haven't seen any bigger wildlife. I've seen some chipmunks and stuff. I've only seen 3 other hikers that I've hiked out so far. They just passed me. They also were hiked out pretty far from where I was, like a good 5 or 6 miles from where I camped last night. And then, so I'm already like 8 miles in, because I didn't want to take my break until I was a good chunk of the way. So I'm almost a third of the way done. If I go 23 miles, if I try to go farther though, I had quite a bit. I have like 20 miles left to go. If I try to do 28, realistically, that's probably not going to happen though. I'm probably only going to do 23. But I'm going to get hiking. Came over this little rise and look at Mount Shasta. It's gorgeous. This is really pretty. All the wildflowers in the rocks. Neat. I already showed Mount Shasta before, but the valley, it's like really opened up too. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but the trail's really overgrown in this part. I'm almost all the way through it though. But yeah, legs got a little scratched up, but not too bad. And it opens up to the road area and more flowers. But onwards we go. Look at this lizard. Hopefully it stays long enough, but it's got like reddish orange on it. At least I got it for a little bit before it ran away. It showed up a little bit duller for the colors on camera, but it was more of a vibrant, like burnt orange color. Spider I see in my pack. Isn't it cute? It's not a jumper, it's a different kind. Can't remember if I ever got these ones on camera, but they're like baby versions of the bigger purple ones. Sweet. Just found some spiky caterpillars. There we go. Now my camera focused. There's 2 of them. Actually, they're all over this tree. In fact, they're invasive. Look, they've eaten all the leaves off of these trees. They must be the version of a tent caterpillar. There's little ones here. And then there's bigger ones. There we go. But yeah, they've totally just completely decimated this whole plant. Oh my god, they're like everywhere. All these black dots are caterpillars. And actually, if you stand here long enough and you're quiet enough, you can actually hear them eating. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's like chick, chick, chick. I can hear it. It's kind of sad because they've killed every single one of these bushes. Whatever plant this is, they've killed it all. Every single one of them. Like, this right here is the same plant and there's no leaves on it because they've eaten it all. They're just everywhere. Well, this is a manzanita bush, so it's safe. But, yeah. They're, like, they killed this one too. I have to, maybe when I get some more time, figure out what kind of invasive caterpillar they are. I mean, I've seen like tent caterpillars in trees and stuff before, but never, usually they stick to like one tree, but like they've killed all these bushes. And every time I see one, it's just totally decimated. I think we're getting away from it now. I don't see any more. But it's crazy how one type of insect can totally just destroy a whole plant and possibly a plant species. Like I've heard of, of course, the emerald ash borer and stuff like that, but those ones are more hidden. They're in the bark and stuff in the tree, so you don't really see the damage like up front like that of an invasive species. Yep, here's another one. They're all over. Anyways, the trail's a bit overgrown, so I'm bound to get some of them on my backpack. So based off of the leaves, this is a healthy bush. I'm assuming this is the same bush that they haven't gotten on yet. So that's what it should look like. Again, if I remember the leaves correctly, it should be this plant. But it's hard to tell when they've eaten every single freaking leaf off of a bush. But yeah, this is, whoops, tripped over something. But yeah, this is kind of in the trail off and on all day. Overgrown to varying degrees. It's a little annoying, but I've seen worse in some of Old Faithfuls and other people's videos that have gone through Oregon. So I'm not going to complain. Plus, I'd rather have this than snow and eroded trail like in the desert. So, like I said, it's annoying, but at least on this trail, it's not my least favorite thing. I can deal with it. It's getting closer and closer. Mount Shasta. And then, look at this down here. The whole mountainside is like, I don't know, kind of eroded. Try to get this moth on camera without spooking it. That's pretty neat. I like the one this morning too with the stripes. But that one, when you look at it at a certain way, the edges, the brown parts, that are like on the edges of its wings, it looks like it's kind of like cut, like serrated. It's kind of a little bit of an optical illusion, so that was kind of neat to see. Alright, time to get back hiking. So I just asked the Sobo person if there was indeed snow up ahead. He confirmed, yes, there is. It's about patchy for about 4 to 5 miles. He said he didn't use the spikes, and it wasn't anything sketchy for him. So, I still have my spikes and my axe if needed. But it must be on like the north side of the mountain or something. Because I mean, Mt Shasta still has plenty of snow. I know you can't see it with the way the lighting is right now. So, and we're not going to be that close to it tomorrow. But since that mountain still has snow, it doesn't surprise me that I guess there's a bit of snow, but at the same point it does, because it's July 14th. Tomorrow's going to be July 15th. We're in the middle of a heat wave. And not only that, we're only at like 6,000 feet. So I thought it would have been all melted out by now because we're at 6,000 feet. You know, it makes sense that Forrester and them in the Sierras would still have it because they're at like 12,000 feet. But it's all good. I'll deal with it tomorrow. That's tomorrow's problem. Look at the leaves on these plants. It's pretty neat. So that was a cool jumper. It's actually pretty big. But what it was doing, it was getting up high on pieces of like grass and stuff, and then it was trying to pounce on stuff. So neat. So I went to go check out this little spring thinking I could get my shirt wet, but it's barely, like, it's running, but it's not. It's just like more of a trickle. Good enough to get water from, but not good enough to get my shirt wet. But yeah, 4 miles to go to the camp, which has water, which I'm really excited about. So I'm gonna get hiking, getting tired.